Hello and welcome back to the Rural Stacker channel. Today we're continuing along on the series of purchases of precious metals in order. This is much for me record keeping and look back on the prices and just my thoughts and everything on when I was getting what, why I was getting it, so on and so forth. But it's also to share with you because who doesn't like, I guess, just seeing other people's stack and what they got going on. And I know I've seen some coins and some bars that I've seen on other people's channels that I just absolutely didn't know existed, and had to get some for myself. So it's one of those things where it's just cool to share. So today is November 19th. Gold is about 4,095 an ounce, and silver is at 51.30. And yeah, bouncing all over the place today lately, but don't really matter for me in the long term because I'm holding for a while. So today we're picking up on my third gold purchase, precious special metals purpose. And these coins are tough to get out of these cases. Let's see. Take it off camera here for a second. While I do that, so at the time I bought this coin, it was a whole 11 months after I bought my second purchase. So, yep, you heard that right. I bought two purchases of, there we go, two purchases of precious metals. One was gold, one was silver, and then it took me 11 months to get back in the game, if you will. And this is kind of catching up to almost near time here. I've really sped up my precious metals collecting since getting this second gold buffalo. So what do we got here? We have a 2009 gold buffalo, 1 ounce gold buffalo, 24 karat, 4/9's fine, all that jazz. I feel kind of redundant saying 4/9's fine when it's in 24 karat, but there's some new people out there like me. Whenever I got into it, didn't really know that 4/9's fine and 24 karat was the same thing when talking about gold. And so I originally ordered this coin. It was October 14th, 2025. The purchase before that was November 4th, 2024. So, like I said, some time had passed. This gold was at 4,172 an ounce. Silver was around 51.69 an ounce. And this coin specifically was 1 ounce gold buffalo, and I paid 4,277 for that. I did get it online. I don't have a local LCS around me. Trying to find one. Closest one I can find seems to be about an hour and a half away. But we're still looking. Hopefully we can make that work one of these days. But I ordered this coin. I did not order a proof coin, but it came as a proof. It was, a quote unquote upgrade on the house from the online dealer. And at first I didn't know what to think about it. Like, yeah, cool. I made an extra, $40 on the coin. That was nice of them. But as you know, my last purchase was gold buffalo, but it was not a proof. So now I am left with, one's super shiny and one's not shiny. And I don't know how to feel about that. I'm still kind of mulling it over. I do like it. I don't know that I like it more than the regular coin, but it is cool. I guess something different. I guess if I build my herd of bison, this could maybe be the leader, and if it falls out of favor with me, and I continue to not really like it as much, maybe I can hide out in the back of the pack somewhere. So yeah, that was my third purchase of precious metals. It took a while to get this coin, but here we are. And what about you guys? Would you guys be upset that the bullion dealer that you purchased from had upgraded you to a proof set? Obviously I don't really care so much about the proof set. I keep it in a capsule. I don't keep it in the the proof box. I don't think that's worth anything for me. Maybe down the line, but don't really care to keep cardboard around. I'm here for the precious metals. So yeah, let me know down below if you would be upset with getting a proof coin when you didn't order it, or not. Like I said, I'm still kind of mixed about it. I think it's a nice gesture on their part. I am about that, but also, I don't know. I don't like the bison as much on it. I will admit that the Indian head looks way cooler on the proof set, but for me, I stack mine bisons up, and I just don't love it as much. But here we are. I have it. Like I said, if it grows in favor, it can be the herd leader. And if it doesn't grow in favor, well, then I guess we're back to the back of the bus for that. So let's do a little side-by-side comparison here. It's not terrible, but there is some differences. I guess if you catch the light just right, it does look a little better. Coming through the camera screen there isn't doing it as much justice, but the fur up here on the regular coin compared to the proof set is it's obviously reversed, so that's a little bit more dull, not as shiny, but the Indians, I definitely would agree that the proof looks a lot better on the Indian side. But for somebody that doesn't stack theirs with the Indians up, I gotta say I don't really like it as much, but might change that. I'll keep looking at them, that's for sure, and maybe I'll come up with a decision one of these days. For now, there's just two of them, so not really a front or a back yet, but we'll get there. All right, thanks for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. Keep on stacking.